Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Star Wars Black Series Qui-gon Jinn. As you can see, comes in a nice, typical Black Series case. He's number 40. It's got his name on this side, nothing on top, barcode on the bottom, and here is his bio. So let's go ahead and get the figure out of the package. Qui-Gon looking very, very sexy out of the package, and this figure wouldn't have came into my hands if it wasn't a good trade I did with Josh Pence. And if you guys are into toy hunting, collecting, all that good stuff, you guys should know about Josh Pence. And honestly, if you guys don't know, you need to check his YouTube channel out. Check down below in the subscription, click on the link, you can see what he's all about. And he hits some amazing places like Kokomo and all that stuff. Like, definitely check his channel out if you like some really, really good hunts for sure. Again, Josh, if you're watching, man, much appreciated that I was able to get a hold of this figure. Here we got a nice accessory that Qui-Gon comes with, and a lot of Force users I wish came with this, and that is a, smell my fingers. No, it's using the Force hand. Vader came with sort of like a one already attached, but interchangeable hands would have been cool. So I like the fact that he came with this, and sculpted really well. Other accessory he came with, because you can't be a Jedi without one of the most epic things, and that's a lightsaber, and it is an amazing lightsaber. It is my favorite color. Bright ass green. I love it. And the hilt is done very, very well. Red button, silver paint apps. The sculpt is just on point. Of course, just like every other saber, you can take it off. And when you take it off, this one doesn't have a hook system. You can just plug it into his belt, which I think, works really well with this because it looks pretty awesome. So let's get into the figure itself. Now, this head sculpt is beautiful. The paint apps on it are really solid. Eyes look really good. It's straight up Qui-Gon to the T. Love his little ponytail and everything. And I love how the Jedis take a lot, from the Japanese culture, like samurais and stuff like that. And his gi is really awesome. But as we're looking at the head, before we get into the body, articulation. Even with his long hair, he can look down quite a bit. Looking back, not so much. His ponytail blocks it. So, and he does get to turn, side to side a little bit. Hair, again, causing a little bit of issue. The body itself, I really love the sculpt. I love how they did the different colors, the shadowing of paint, like the dry brushing or whatever you want to call it. It just has that different hue, gives it almost like a little bit of a dirty look, and it put in his arms. Get some really good articulation. Rotates, single jointed elbow. Wrist rotation. A little bit of a wrist bend. And it's the same with the other arm. I mean, I'm not going to go through both. Except for the wrist rotation on this one. Oh, I guess it is the same. My bad, guys. My bad. But I will put his arms up. Let's take a look at the back of the figure. Back of the figure, again, really good sculpt. I love the dirtying. If you guys can really see the difference in the browns. I really like it. The belt sculpted really well. Painted really well. Even when the lightsaber's not in there, that peg hole does not stand out. It's not really bad like some figures that have peg holes. rotation at the waist. Doesn't seem like an ab crunch. I think it's just a rotation. I can't, when it moves, yeah, I don't think it's supposed to. It's just a rotate. Legs, can do some crazy, semi-okay splits. Not any Van Damme action. Under the cape, or whatever the heck it is. Not really cape, but extra flap. He can do a Spartan kick, which, you know, gotta have a Jedi be able to kick a Sith into a well. But double jointed knees. So that was too high. Ankle bend, ankle pivot. You know, really good articulation, and he does have a thigh swivel up there that, you know, is hidden by his sort of soft goods. I don't know if you classify it as soft goods because it's not really a fabric. This is just a soft rubber. Let's see, very soft rubber. But the figure is pretty freaking awesome. But let's go ahead and let me get some lightsaber on him and change his hand and everything. I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, this figure is amazing. It's sad that they're not making him anymore. Like, he looks phenomenal. Lightsaber holds in his hand really nicely. That force using hand is really awesome. He poses really, really well. I mean, it's awesome. Like, I mean, look how his legs are. Like how I posed his feet. Crazy poses you can get him in, and he's gonna look awesome, especially if you guys have a young Obi-Wan, you know, to stand with them. I mean, this is awesome, amazing figure. Highly recommend. And so if you're watching this, Josh, thank you so much, brother, for allowing me to have this figure in my collection. And everybody else that's watching, you know, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day.